19 and at verse 16, the Bible says, a man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men. I want to discuss very quickly 7 things that your gift does for you. 7 things that your gift does for you. Number 1, your gift gives you access to patrons. Your gift gives you access to patrons. Who are patrons? Patrons are individuals who are divinely called and divinely engraced to invest into your destiny. Joseph was given access to Pharaoh through his dream interpretive gift, and he was made the governor of the then Egypt, which was a very, very powerful nation at that time. You see that now. So your gift gives you access to patrons. Through his dream interpretive gift, he was brought before Pharaoh, who shifted him into his destiny. Your gift gives you access to patrons. Number 2, your gift enlarges the limit of territory, your limit of territory. Your gift enlarges the limit of your territory. Your gift is able to take you from where you are to where you need to be. Joseph, because again of his dream interpretive gift, was taken from Canaan to Egypt, and Egypt is where God had called him to be. His gift transported him through a means of many different events that occurred in his life, from Canaan to Egypt, the land of his calling. Your gift enlarges your limit of territory. Number 3, your gift brings rewards from men. Your gift brings rewards from men. Daniel, similarly through his dream interpretive gift, was brought before many kings that he served in his lifetime, who gave him gifts and exalted him because of his ability to interpret and to encode or decode rather their dreams. Number 4, your gift brings you into greatness. Your gift brings you into greatness. Joseph went from an enslaved young man who was given over by his brothers to the governor of Egypt, because of his dream interpretive gift. Number 5, your gift makes you relevant. David went from the despised last child to the king of Israel because of his gift. The last child, the despised last child, the unimportant last child, the scoffed last child, to the king of Israel because of his gift, or his gifts, plural. Number 6, your gift makes you irreplaceable. Your gift makes you irreplaceable. Your gift is what distinguishes you. You see, they can fire you from a job, but they can't fire a gift, because they can only take away what they've given you. But it's God that gives men gifts. And so if God gives it, no man can take it away. And so that's what distinguishes you, because your gift is the one thing that no man can replicate, the one thing that no man can take away. They can take away your job. They can take away your certificate. Your degree can become of none effect, but your gift will always make you relevant. Your gift will always distinguish you. In a job setting, everyone has went to school for that trade. Everyone has that certificate. Everyone has that degree, but not everyone has your gift. Your gift is what separates you. So they can kick you out because you don't do the job and they want someone else to do the job. But if they call you because of that gift, you become irreplaceable. So your gift makes you irreplaceable. Number 7, your gift makes you valuable. Your gift gives you something to contribute. Your gift gives you something to contribute. Your gift makes you valuable. Your gift makes you needed. Your gift makes you necessary. Your gift makes you demanded. Your gift causes men to place a demand on your life. You see that now. 2 more important things about your gift that I want to also add. That number 1, your gift is the seed for your purpose. Your gift is the seed for your purpose. Like an apple tree must begin as a seed, your purpose begins with your gift. An apple tree you don't snap your fingers and see an apple tree. It begins as an insignificant seed that you cannot consume. But as the seed is under a development process, it becomes a tree, and the tree becomes fruitful. And off that fruitful tree comes apples that people can eat from. Also, the purpose of your life, the fulfillment of divine destiny, begins as one gift that you cultivate, a gift that looks insignificant because nobody can receive of it now. Nobody can reward it now. In fact, you will be despised. For there will be a period of time you're working on the gift and you're not receiving reward, and people will think you're wasting your time. In the same way, when the farmer is sowing the seed, there's no harvest yet. So you can think he's wasting his time for sowing the seed, but it's the law of seed time and harvest. You must reap what you sow. You don't wake up with harvest. You wake up with harvest one day after a long period of time of sowing the seed and cultivating the seed. In the same way, your gift must be discovered and then developed until it becomes a fruitful tree, that people can benefit from it, people can receive it, and people can reward you for it. Your gift is the seed for your purpose. Your gift carries potential. Every human being started off as a seed. Every idea, every company you see now started off as an idea in somebody's mind. The Bible says, though thy beginning is small, thy latter end shall greatly increase. A life of fulfillment and an enviable destiny begins with one insignificant gift that you discover in yourself, that people can despise, that nobody will clap for. But as the time goes on, through the development process, that one seed will become a fruitful tree that birds will sit and eat from, that humans will eat from, that people will climb and make sacrifice and place a demand on the fruits of that tree. Number two, your gift defines your purpose. Your gift defines your purpose. What you are most able to do tells you what you're created to do. What you are most able to do tells you what you are created to do. What you are most able to do tells you what you're created to do. In fact, there's a quote from Steve Harvey. He says, your gift is what you do the best with the least amount of effort. That's your gift. Steve Harvey defines your gift as the thing you do the best with the least amount of effort. You can do something but struggle at doing it. But when you're doing something that other people struggle to do, that you do with a minimal effort, it means that's the gift from God. Your gift is like two people lifting weight. One of them is lifting the weight by their natural strength, their own natural ability. The other person is lifting the weight using the strength that God has supplied them in their arms. So God touched their arms one day and supplied them with supernatural strength. When they're both lifting the weight, one will struggle, one will do it with ease. Why? Because the other one is doing it by grace. When you're doing something by grace, you're not doing it by your own strength. You're doing it with your strength plus the strength supplied by God. Grace is divine aid for human weakness. Grace is divine aid for human weakness. And so when God bestows a gift on somebody, it's a gift of grace. It gives somebody a certain ease in doing something because that's what God has created that person to do. God will not allow you to struggle doing the thing He's created you to do because He wants you to be able to do it effectively and efficiently. You're not supposed to struggle in doing what you're called to do. If you're struggling in doing it, it's not what you're created to do, because God will give grace where He calls you to function. He said, when I sent you, did you lack anything? That means what God sends you to do, He'll provide for. If He sends you to do something, He has to provide the grace for you to be able to do that thing. So if you're struggling to do something and there's no grace there, God hasn't called you there. He does not ingrace you in everything. He only ingraces you in the area in which you're called. So if you're struggling in an area, you're not ingraced in that area. Your gift defines